The process that we have started now is that the committee section of Parliament has started to compile all the information that is required for us to be able to determine the kind of an action that we must take. What we have done, in fact, the very same Guptas that are sitting with South African passports, some of them, they are sitting with ID books from South Africa, you are sitting with ID books from South Africa, we'll recall them. If they got it fraudulently, the position that we'll take is that we'll recall and take those passports from them. But it's a process. It's a process. Now, the issue that you are doing a mistake,
please finish off now.
The issue that you are making as a mistake or saying is to take the blame to the minister on the laws that are challenged by the Constitutional Court. The laws of Parliament are the laws of Parliament. They are not ministers' laws. If the Constitutional Court found the law wanting, it's not about the minister. Now, because he's blacker than me, in the previous way, obviously, it will be said that, you know, this Dagis one, are you from Malawi? Are you from Nigeria? This is what is going through. To date, as we speak, Honorable Malusi Gigaba, the minister, still find himself being questioned about his citizenship only because he's like me. This is what you find from this opposition party. So, Minister, me and you are South Africans, and we are proud to be South African, and we'll continue to deliver the better service for South Africans. We are very proud of the work that you are doing, and we'll continue working and give you the... Long live the ANC, nobody else, but long live the ANC.
Honourable Minister of Home Affairs, Honourable Gigaba.
Honourable Chairperson, honourable members, I want to thank you very much for a lively debate punctuated by light moments such as the remarks by Honourable Chauke. I want to thank you for the support for the department and the kind words honourable members have said about our staff. We will continue to improve our services in line with the constitution of our country and the expectations of us. I join Honourable Kumete in sending our condolences to Honourable Mnisi and wishes for a speedy recovery to the honourable members who are not well. We have responded extensively, we addressed ourselves extensively to issues raised about network reliability and our desire to ensure that we have 99% availability by the end of 2019. We have addressed ourselves extensively to the issues Honourable Singh raised about the long queues, the short staffing, network reliability, and equipment in the department. Insofar as corruption is concerned in the department, I am happy to report that we have seen declining trends. There were 60 cases of corruption reported last year and dealt with by the counter-corruption unit. 33 of those were Home Affairs officials, so 33 against a total of 10,000 officials, I think, is good performance. There have been 11 cases reported thus far since April this year, and we hope that we can beat last year in having lesser numbers. The issues of resources vis-à-vis the South African Revenue Service are quite important because they deal only with a fraction of the tax-paying population of South Africa. But we deal with all 56 to 57 million South Africans, but we only have a fraction of the resources that they have. I'm not here pleading for more budget. We will do our best and we'll continue to do our best within the resources that we have. Honorable Hussein has a history of twisting the truth to suit his particular objectives. He stands here to claim to be a paragon of honesty, yet the honorable member has a history of telling untruths both to the committee and to the House. In 2015, he stood here to claim that that VFS that was hired by the government of Dubai and waived a receipt for somebody who was traveling from Dubai to South Africa, no, from South Africa to Dubai, from Saudi Arabia from South Africa to Saudi Arabia, and claimed that that receipt was issued by VFS South Africa. The honorable member still has to be taken to task by this House for deliberately misleading the House and presenting falsified documentation to support his claims. The honorable member further makes claims that we will not deal with extensively today on Fireblade because they are going to be subjected to a court process. The honorable member resorts to vilification to avoid facts and the test of validity to his claims, and thus demeans the title of honorable member. Because he has nothing to say about his non-existent record, or all he has is to try and blemish our good record of delivery by resorting to vilification and slander directed at my person and my family, attacking us for the same privileges which are available to and accessed by the DA government. He does not question them about their access to the same privileges because of racialistic reasons. There can be no other argument to this. He claims that the DA, if given an opportunity, would double capacity at Home Affairs, which goes completely against the grain of the so-called liberal policies of his organization. He knows that they are a neoliberal organization which believes in small government, which believes in retrenchments and cutting down labor. How on earth would he increase capacity against the very policies which his organization belongs to? But they can say these things and be elastic about them because opportunism, seemingly, in their opinion, pays. The question is, does he represent the DA or the Fireblade Alliance? What does he represent, the DA or a family? The question he raises about what happened between the 28th of January and early February has been answered in the committee. What happened between those two dates has been answered in the committee and it's on record. But the truth does not matter because it stands in the way of vilification and misleading the public and the House. He doesn't care a little bit about the truth because it is not going to advance his agenda of representing a family over the interests of the country. We have received a request from the committee to open up our documents on this Fireblade issue, and we will. And so honorable members must not confuse oversight for vilification and jump to make findings on issues which the documents are still going to be made available. We have asked the question, if we gave authorization to this, where is the letter that expressly did so? Where was a competitive bidding process in terms of the PFMA which enabled this to be done? Where is the contract signed by the DG which enabled this? These questions have not been asked, answered, and will not be answered.
Chair, sorry, Minister.
Chowki.
My apologies, Minister. The honorable member seems to be having a serious problem. He's hitting the desk, he hit his head. Is the clinic open there? He needs serious help. Please, can you attend to the honorable member?
Honourable Chowki, I think the honourable member is able to indicate
No, he's not well. There's
us if
something
he
wrong with
is,
the
has.
member.
No, let us leave it, yes. No, it's just a gesture that he enjoys making. Let us leave it at that. All right?
Honorable Chairperson,
Will you continue, Minister?
indeed, when they cannot match up to you and cannot reach out to your intellectual capacity, what remains is to insult and to vilify, to besmirch, to blemish, and to slander. Chairperson, the Honorable Mkalipi raises an issue, and I want to clarify, I want to simplify, actually to sink down to her level on this issue. She says, again, it's incorrect, Honorable Mkalipi. I don't think you deliberately sought to mislead the House, but you are just incorrect. Mr. Ajay Gupta doesn't have South African citizenship. He is a permanent resident.
Minister.
He holds only a PR identity document, which is green barcoded, with an ID number which clearly stipulates he is a permanent resident. It is not true that he is a voter. It is not true that he is a voter. I was trying to be nice, Honorable Mkalipi. I was trying to be nice. Mr. Ajay Gupta is not a voter.
Order, Chair.
Does not have
Honourable
South
member.
African
Order, Chair.
ID.
Just a minute, Minister. Honourable member,
Point of order, Chair.
what point of order?
So the minister must not come here and try to be a superstar here. So how did that Gupta people end up on a voter's roll? Because IEC confirmed that those people are in the voter's roll. Please tell us.
Honourable member, honourable member. All members, just a minute, just a minute. Member, we are not in any position to check the veracity of that statement, one way or the other. So what we will do is put this forward to the office bearers. Thank you.
The
I
honorable
can't
member
check it
confuses the two brothers who got their citizenship in 2002 and 2003 with Mr. Ajay, who is not a South African citizen. But the truth does not matter because it doesn't make you trend on social media. It doesn't earn you political stripes in your political party and doesn't make you succeed in your vilification campaign of your opponents. This matter, again, like all others, will stand the test of scrutiny, and the truth will out, the lies will also out. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.